Welcome to our cooking demonstration series. Today we're excited to cook 3 new recipes using foods from your local food bank or food pantry through the Emergency Food Assistance Program or TEFAP.
Each demonstration features a different food-related topic that we hope you'll find useful.
And with that,
let's get started!
Do you ever feel like you don't have enough time to make your meals at home? Well, I'm Megan Grassel, a senior in dietetics at Purdue University, and today I'm going to show you how to save some time and how to make cheesy salmon pasta, a super quick and easy recipe that will take you no time at all to make. Let's get started and look at our ingredients. First ingredient you'll need is 12 ounces of whole wheat pasta, about 15 ounces of canned salmon, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 cup of sweet onion chopped up, and 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Also, don't forget that you're going to need a can opener to open up the canned salmon. This recipe makes about 6 servings, and you can use any type of pasta, not just the penne that we have here. You want to make sure that you drain the salmon and take out any bones if there are any, and you can use a different type of oil as well, including canola or vegetable oil. The first thing that we're going to do is cook the pasta. I've already brought a large pot of water to a boil, and so we're going to take the pasta and pour it in. This is going to cook for about 10 minutes, so while that's cooking, let's start talking about step 2. Now we're going to cook our onions. I've already chopped up the onions, and I made sure that I washed my hands before I did so. And you want to make sure that you wash your hands before you touch any type of food, especially any ones that you are not going to cook before you eat. So first, let's turn on the burner, and you want it to be on about medium-high heat. And so let's add the olive oil and the onions. And you want to cook these onions until they are tender. While the pasta and onions are cooking, let me tell you some more time-saving tips. This recipe, for example, is super quick and easy and should only take you about 15 minutes total. It also might make way more food than your family may need, so you can store it as leftovers and reheat it the next day or a couple days later as another meal. Some other things that can save you time are cooking things the night before and simply reheating it, buying canned or frozen fruits and vegetables, which are already chopped and will last longer than fresh produce. And if you have a slow cooker, you can quickly put together some ingredients and have them ready for you at the end of the day. I hope you can use some of these time-saving tips in your everyday life. So now let's look at our ingredients and see how they're doing. The onions have been cooking and they look nice and tender. And also, our pasta has been cooking for about 10 minutes, and so they're ready to be drained. So I'll go ahead and drain them, and we can start talking about step 3. Our final step is to mix all of the ingredients together. I've already drained our pasta, so let's take our onions and add them in. Then we take our salmon and add that in. And finally, we have our cheese, and we're going to add that on top. And then the last thing we do is mix it all together. And there you have it. After these 3 easy steps, you're ready to try it. That tastes really good, and we kept this recipe super simple, but you could also add some other vegetables or maybe even some pesto for added flavor. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you can use these tips to trim the time it takes to make your meals today. Stay tuned for our next video where we will be talking about food safety and how to make chicken sloppy joes.